Howdy, this is David Groce, your Texas Texan lawman. As a proud Texan, I'm thrilled that the Texas Legislature only meets every other year. Our biennial legislative schedule keeps the elected officials from trying to right every wrong by passing another law. This is an especially refreshing practice compared to California's legislature that meets year-round in each year and continues to limit California's future with overwhelming bureaucratic and state control. That is really sad for such a beautiful state with deep blue oceans, white sand beaches, and snow-capped mountains. Well, setting aside the tarnishing gold and the hills of the 49ers and the banks in the middle of Beverly Hills in somebody else's name, let's head back to the great state of Texas and do a rundown of a few of the big changes for the 2019 Texas Legislature. Even with a limited biennial session, Texas legislators managed to pass 820 new laws in the 140-day-long 86th legislative session from January 8th to May 27th. September 1st, these new laws went into effect. Let's look at a few key bills that impact every Texan's life. First, education funding. Well, the elected representatives finally put their money where their mouths are and delivered on increased educational funding in Senate Bills 1 and 2. The new 2020 through 2021 budget spends almost $250 billion on public school funding, including enough money to give every teacher about a $4,000 raise. Let's hope that money actually makes it to our teachers. Second, red light cameras. At long last, these electronic money trees finally fell to House Bill 1631, which eliminated their use. The public got fed up with cities using safety as a false excuse for raising money. Good riddance. Fourth, a new smoking age. Senate Bill 21 raised the age from 18 to 21 to buy tobacco products in Texas. Fourth, defunding abortion providers. Senate Bill 22 prohibits state and local governments from partnering with agencies that perform abortions, even if they contract for services not related to the procedure. Fifth, assume names. House Bill 3609 provides clarity that a DBA filed with the Secretary of State is good in every county. The form says that when you register with the state, but many banks and legacy institutions still want business owners to get a local DBA as well, which is totally duplicative. This new provision eliminates that problem. Next, we have free speech on campus. As a child of the 20th century, I would have never thought American college students would lose their right to engage in a free exchange of ideas. But too many safe spaces and groupthink have actually led to limitations of free speech. Senate Bill 18 now requires colleges and universities to allow expressive activities in outdoor common spaces. I thought the First Amendment to the Constitution covered that, but some people needed additional clarification. Next, telemarketer spoofing is banned. House Bill 1992 bans telemarketers from using fake phone numbers on their caller IDs. Let's see if that slows down the spam calls to your iPhone. Lemonade stands. I can hear the hard-hearted property owner association tyrants groaning right now. House Bill 234 says that cities and HOAs will not be able to stop kids from selling non-alcoholic drinks like lemonade on private property. Support for this new law grew after police in East Texas town of Overton reportedly shut down a lemonade stand who were trying to earn money to buy a Father's Day present. How about gun rights? In response to Sutherland Springs shooting, Senate Bill 535 eliminated the potential confusion regarding the right of concealed handgun licensees to lawfully carry their firearm in church. And for tenants who rent their home or apartment, House Bill 302 allows a tenant to maintain a legal firearm on the premises, even if the landlord objects. And finally, Brass knuckles, baby. In case you're a bona fide baddie, you can now lawfully carry brass knuckles in Texas. But just remember, the other guy is carrying his handgun. So I know this is not an exhaustive list, but at least it gives you some conversation starters at the water cooler, the coffee bar at church, or the first hole in your next round of golf. Until next time, adios. Texas Tax and Lawman Legal Disclaimer. Hey, I'm a lawyer. You know I have to have some lawyer mumbo jumbo. This is a general information video, not client attorney privilege information. The content is information only and is not directed to any specific facts or circumstances and cannot be relied upon as a legal opinion, even though that would be nice and save you a trip to the lawyer. If you have a specific legal question, feel free to contact David Groce directly or seek qualified legal or tax counsel in your state of residence, state of mind, or whatever place you call home.